What is poppin', guys? I wanted to make a video that has just been on my heart, dude. Like, I've been thinking so heavily about it, and I just need to share it with you guys. I think a lot of you would benefit from it. Really, no matter who you are, like what demographic you are. Obviously, a lot of my audience is athletes, but really, this will benefit anybody. Um, but one thing I've noticed, man, is just like the lack of discipline and the lack of action. And I only know this and I only see it in other people because I've struggled with this as well. And some days I still do struggle with it. You know, I'm not perfect, none of us are, so you're never gonna be perfect every single day. But the thing that bothers me the most is that people, most of us all want to be successful, right? We all have certain things that we want in life and that we desire. And which, like, what really bothers me is that people, even after setting out their vision and their direction that they want to go, and even when they get extremely specific on what they want, they still don't do the work necessary, even when they're given the tools that they need to be successful. And they just don't take the action on it. And I just don't understand. I really don't know like where it comes from. And I just wanted to remind you guys that nobody is coming to save you. And I know that may be hard to hear, but your parents, they're not going to save you. Your friends, they're not going to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. It's up to you to get to your dream life, the life that you want, the life that you tell everybody that you want to live. You have to get yourself there. Nobody, and this is just the hard truth, nobody cares about your dream life as much as you. Like, you across the screen, I care about your dream life. I do. I hope you're successful. But that's your dream. Nobody's going to care as much as you should. And so I think that's just a big misconception these days, is that everyone is just so used to receiving things, which is great. Like the fact that there's just so much resources and help in our lives that we get that help, that's beautiful. And I think it also is setting a lot of kids up for failure, honestly. Just the fact that kids are so dependent on their parents or whoever it is, teachers, coaches, whoever it is, they think it's their problem and their concern to make them successful, when that's just not how that works. Again, like I said, nobody cares about your success as much as you. And nobody's in control of you but you. So the thing I'm getting at really is like victim mindset versus responsible mindset. So no matter what it is in life, you can either choose to be a victim or you can choose to be responsible. And if I ask you which one is better, necessarily, you'd probably say responsible. So really, victim, I see a lot of people is constantly making excuses, constantly blaming other people. Even if they were in the wrong, they still blame other people. They blame shift. Or you ask them, why didn't you do this today? Like, why didn't you get this done? There's always something. There's always some type of excuse or like blame on somebody else. Rarely do I see people take responsibility for their actions. And I get it's very humbling at first when you start doing that. But let me tell you, like, once you get in the habit of doing it and it's just you, it becomes your lifestyle, it's actually way more rewarding. Because then you know that, oh, I am in control of my thoughts and my actions and my emotions, how I react to things, the things that I do on a day-to-day basis. That is in my control. And that is so peaceful and fulfilling to know that you truly are in control, nobody else. And something that I heard, I don't know what, I think it was Dr. Wayne Dyer, a video, and he said when you squeeze an orange juice, what comes out of it? Orange juice. Oh my god, did I just say orange? Bro, I have to watch that back. I swear I just said orange juice and then orange juice. What I meant to say was when you squeeze an orange, what comes out? Orange juice, right? Not apple juice. Whenever you squeeze an orange, you'll never get apple juice coming out of the orange. Why is that? Because that's what the orange is. It's not something else in the inside. So I guess what I'm getting at, he definitely said it in a way better way. But what I'm getting at is, say you get angry at somebody. It's not because they made you angry. It's because of what's inside. You inside are angry. You reacted that way. You didn't need to react that way. And even when people are in the wrong or something truly is somebody's fault, I promise you, there's at least one little tiny sliver, little tiny piece that you can take responsibility for. And especially in relationships and things, like you'll find when you get into arguments or disagreements, which is inevitable, you want to come from a place of responsibility. So say something my partner did that made me mad. I'm not just going to start accusing them, saying, oh, you made me mad, like in that way, whatever. Rather, you come from a place of responsibility, see the ways that you could have done better in the situation, or things that you may have done wrong. You say that first, and then you bring up, hey, and I also was upset that this, and this occurred. And so it's just always better to be from a place of responsibility, and I see that a lot in your dream life. Again, nobody's come to save you, so the dreams and the things that you said you want, supposedly, you're responsible for. And so, like, I think this big misconception, too, with people who don't know anything or have no experience with coaches, they come to you thinking that, oh, you're gonna fix me. And it's like, no, like, you already have the answers within you. I just help guide you in that process, and I give you tools. You have to take the action. I can give you all the tools in the world, give you all the advice in the world, but if you don't listen, or if you don't take the action that you need to, you're not going to be successful. You're not going to make progress. So at the end of the day, it really is all up to you, and you have to ask yourself, how bad do you really want it? Because the amount of action that you take really does show your commitment level and shows how much you truly want all the things that you say you do want. It's just sad to see, like, so many people have so much potential, and just because they always succumb to their feelings, what they feel like doing. I never feel like getting up early in the morning. I never feel like really doing anything that helps propel me to my dream life. Sometimes I do, of course, but not all the time. Like 80% of the time I don't feel like doing it. But it doesn't matter. Like, no successful person is successful because they only did the things that they felt like doing. That's just not how it works. So what I'm getting at is just stay disciplined, stay consistent, and take action, bro. Like, that is the biggest thing you can do. Like, you're learning so much, but if you don't take the action on the knowledge you've gained, so knowledge is not power, applied knowledge is power. So just make sure that you are taking action. Remind yourself every single day your why. Remember why you're here. Remember why you even started this journey. And that's a good motivator for sure. And that's another thing. Like, you're not gonna be motivated all the time. Again, you're not gonna feel motivated. But just because you don't feel motivated doesn't mean you don't do it. So just wanted to hopefully inspire one of you if you guys are struggling with discipline or just needed a little wake-up call. Be mindful. If you're constantly making excuses for why you don't do things, just remember that when you don't reach any of the dreams that you said you want, it's because excuses got in the way. Things that aren't even real, honestly. You just made them up or made them real so that you could feel good in the moment. Delayed gratification versus instant gratification. I love you guys, and I hope you all achieve what you want. And if you're a high school athlete or just really anybody that wants to transform your life from average to elite, I have a link in my bio. You can book a free call. And if you are an athlete and really looking for a community and just more guidance, more advice, I have a free Discord community called Find Your Inner Champion. I'd love to see you guys in there. It'll be in this description. Love you guys.